I had planted a new garlic last year and it produced these really tiny bulbils. I mean, they're just way smaller than what I'm used to seeing with the garlic I'm growing. So I threw a bunch of them in here and they're coming up. So that's pretty cool. This is my potato spot, so now I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'll probably I got these little holes that I've already kind of prepared a place for the potatoes, so some of these I'll just kill, that's all. But I'll let the other ones grow. See how many seasons it takes to get them into full production. And these are very large garlic. They almost look like elephant garlic, but they don't have a seed presentation like the elephant garlic either. It's something completely different. The people I bought them from at the farmer's market, they didn't know what they were either. Well, we don't have a name for them unless they're just being coy about it. I don't know. I put some really old peas in here. They're like 70 years old or something. And I probably planted about 50 of them in here, and a couple of them come up. There's one there. I see 2. There's a second one there. 3. Looks like I got 3 coming up out of 50. Grab that frosty knife, would you? I took the roll cover off too soon. Had another morning of hard frost. I got frost all over the elephant garlic. But those plants that are hugging the ground, yep, the radish is here. Let's see where, there we go. Doesn't look like they have any frost on them. So the warmth of the soil is protecting them. Well, this is the last morning of frost, I think, for the rest of the year, for the rest of the season. I guess we're gonna get a good test here. Here, this kind of, you see the steam coming off my coffee. I want to thin these out a little bit. Yeah, these were onions I planted last fall.
Okay.
They're called spring onions.
Huh.
It's something my grandma gave me back when I was 20, and she grew them when she was a kid. So they're over 100 years old.
What do you do? What do you plant from one year to the next?
Well, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either just leave this right in the ground, and it'll divide.
Okay.
So it's a divider. And the other is, these are called bulbils.
Okay.
So you plant those, and they'll grow a plant too. And that's what I planted last year.
Where did you get those from?
Every plant will make them.
Oh, so when you take the onion out to use it, it'll have that thing attached to it?
Well, no, you want to eat them in the spring because that's when they're the sweetest.
Okay.
When it gets to be June, then they start getting tough and hot, and you can't really eat them.
Okay.
So you eat them from the time they come up. Most of them when they come up, they're real little like this right away. You can start eating them right away like that.
So do you eat, they're like green onions then versus white onions?
Well, they're like scallions.
Okay, scallions. All
And
right.
then in the fall, you can dig up the bulbs and eat them, but they're really hot.
Oh.
But they're palatable at least. When in July, when it's hot, you can't even eat these. They're so tough.
Cool. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, I harvested the green onions that I wanted. I planted white salsify in the center. Also, I scattered a little bit of turnip seed around. And on this side, I planted just turnips. And I didn't harvest all of the green onions because I want to let it grow and make some bulbils. In our little cage center there, I planted skirret and climbing peas. And I also planted skirret and climbing peas on the outside to find out if there's any predators like rabbits are getting in here to eat this stuff. So just kind of a test. So I got climbing peas on the inside, got climbing peas on the outside, got skirret on the inside, got skirret on the outside. Then I'm going to put some sticks in here yet to guide the skirret up, because the skirret's going to get my height, maybe a little bit taller. The climbing peas I expect to grow right up to the top. This is a 5-foot, 6-foot welded wire fence here. So I'll give you a close-up here. It's supposed to rain in the next couple days. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to come back here and water. But this cage over the top of the bed is to hold the bulbils up above the ground. Then this circle bed we got, you can see inside the green, those are skirrets. Of course, talked about the peas. Got some straw to preserve moisture. And then I harvested all of the onions out of the center of this bed, and I planted white salsify. I scattered a little bit of turnip seed. That's it. We're done. And here are the peelings of the onions that I picked. It's in this barrel. I'm going to be composting them. Nothing goes to waste here. And right here are the goods. There's enough here that I can lacto-ferment a jar of them. Maybe I've got some juice and artichoke. Maybe I find some of those. They're still hard. I'll mix those in. Alright. That's a good story.